Hi, welcome back to the HR Minister. This is where we talk about work, purpose, and the human side of the workplace. I'm your host, the HR Minister, and today's episode is a personal one. It's about how every chapter of our life work brings a new goal, a new purpose, and sometimes a new awakening. You see, the story of our careers isn't just about what we do, it's about who we become along the way. In our early working years, we're often just trying to figure it all out: who we are, how we fit into the world of work, and what success even looks like. We chase job titles, promotions, raises, and so on. And we also trade our precious time for money. We think, if I just get that next position, I'll feel complete. And for a while, that chase does feel exciting because you're also in social groups with other people that are probably in that same place in life. So it feels really good. Everyone's kind of doing the same thing. We measure ourselves by the size of our paycheck, the title on our business card, or the number of zeros in our bank account. In fact, whenever we meet new people, we might even just begin with, I'm the director of such and such. I'm the vice president of this place. And we don't even just introduce just our names or who we are in our personal lives. And that's the season of striving, of proving ourselves. But then something shifts. When you reach your 40s or 50s, reality starts to whisper or sometimes shout. You begin to notice things differently. You still love what you do. You still care deeply about helping others. But you start to realize maybe the career didn't fill all the spaces inside of you. You might look around and ask yourself, was it worth it? All the long nights, the time away from family, the moments you missed? Because, yes, of course, we have to work. We need to make money to live, to provide, to enjoy the good things in life. But you start to see the trade offs more clearly. Trading time, which is finite, for something that can always be earned again. And then somewhere along the way, a deeper awareness begins to grow. You start to notice your mortality. You start to understand how precious these days, these working years, really are. You might feel a mix of emotions: pride for all that you've accomplished, gratitude for the journey, and maybe even some regret. But beneath all that, something powerful begins to stir: a longing to reconnect to your purpose, to connect more deeply with people, with family, with friends, to make more meaningful memories, to feel something real again. Maybe you want to reconnect with your higher power, whatever that means for you, and rediscover what truly gives your life meaning. For me, that reflection came sharply and unexpectedly through a recent loss. So recently, I lost my small dog, a little guy who completely stole my heart. He really wasn't just a pet, he was a part of our family, a reminder every day of love, joy, and companionship. His story basically began: he showed up one night, he was dumped by a previous owner, and he was standing at our driveway gate. And he was tiny, he was charming, smart, and a little broken. He needed us, and we needed him. We gave him the best life: toys, vacations, the finest doggy meals, even spoon feeding when he got finicky in his senior years. He gave us love and laughter and a kind of peace that only a loyal companion can give. But then, one week, he was fine, and then the next, he was gone. It was like the lights just went out. One moment full of life, the next, silence. That silence hit me hard. It reminded me that this is the rhythm of life. Friends, family, jobs, they come and go. And then there are moments when the change is final. The silence is permanent, and it forces us to reflect, to pause. That loss, as painful as it was, became a teacher. It reminded me to be present, to appreciate what's here now, to love deeper, connect stronger, and to not let the movie of my life play on fast forward while I'm too busy working to notice. So today's episode isn't just about grief, it's about gratitude and the awakening that can come with it. If you're in that stage of life where you're questioning your path, where you're realizing that time is your most valuable currency, I want you to know you're not alone. There's many of that walk the steps ahead of us. There's many that are walking the steps right now. You can love your work and still crave something more meaningful. You can be proud of your accomplishments and still feel the pull to slow down and reconnect with life, your beautiful life. That's not failure. That's growth. That's awareness. That's being human. So I wanted to share a beautiful psalm that I thought perfectly captured the heart of this episode. And it's about purpose, time, reflection, and the fleeting nature of life. It's Psalm 90:12. It says, "Teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom." Isn't that so true? So, my message to you from one working soul to another is this: don't let your beautiful life pass by too quickly. Don't let it be remembered as a movie that's been sped up. Pause, reflect, reconnect. Cherish the people and the moments that make your life rich, because that's the real success. I'm the HR minister, reminding you that your work matters, but you matter more. So, as I always say, until next time, take good care of yourself, your purpose, and the people you love. I'll talk to you next time. Thanks for being here.